In 1999, just months after Nigeria returned to democracy, a city in Niger Delta stood on the brink of total collapse. Warri, a land rich in oil but drowning in ethnic violence. But just as the fire threatened to consume the region, one man stood in to stop it. This is how President Olusegun Obasanjo stopped the 1999 Warri Crisis.
Warri Delta State, one of Nigeria's most volatile oil-producing cities. For years, tensions between three major ethnic groups, the Ijaw, the Shekiri, and the Urhobo. At the center of it all, land, power, and oil. In 1997, a deadly crisis erupted over the relocation of a local government headquarters. It left hundreds dead. By 1999, just as Nigeria was trying to shake off years of military rule, violence returned.
The return of democracy brought hope but also deep resentment. Armed youth militants attacked riverine areas and communities. Oil production stalled. Shell and Chevron shut down operations, and at the center of the storm was a newly sworn-in President Olusegun Obasanjo. President Obasanjo had seen war before. He knew this wasn't a battle that could be won with guns. So, instead, he chose diplomacy. He summoned ethnic leaders, traditional rulers, and youth groups to Abuja. For hours, he listened to their anger, their pain, their demands. Then he said, "This land we are fighting over is already soaked in the blood of our ancestors. Must we now soak it with the blood of our children?" Behind the scenes, he met with all executives, urging them to support peace building. He ordered a peace committee to be formed, made up of Ijaw, Ishekiri, and Urhobo representatives. The military was placed on standby, not for aggression, but to stabilize. And slowly, the violence began to die down. By the end of 1999, a fragile peace had returned to Warri. It wasn't perfect, but it was enough. That year marked the beginning of more serious conversations about equity, resources control, and federal attention to the Niger Delta seats that would later bloom into the amnesty program and reforms in the 2000s. The 1999 Warri Crisis could have torn Nigeria apart, but one president's decision to listen instead of shoot to build or break, it helped save a city and perhaps the soul of a nation. History may not always remember the crisis, but it should never forget the peace that followed. Please endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Got thoughts on the Niger Delta crisis or other moments in Nigeria history? Please, let's talk below. Thank you.